Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of warm up. I know it's a Sunday and you probably haven't been doing very much.
I sang this morning,
That's
but then I ate Mexican food and tried to take a nap. So.
Qdoba?
No, we usually do Qdoba every week, but it was Iguana.
Oh, you just told me that. Okay, all right. So let's just go ahead and start off with some sirens. Why don't we do a low one? Like way into like your vocal fry, like just way low. Okay, and then we'll do one that goes low and up. So, and then back down. Good. So what does that higher register feel like to you? Like when you get up there?
It's like it's like up here.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Like, does it feel uncomfortable? Does it feel natural?
Not really. It feels, I think it's like a different register, but it doesn't feel like super unnatural.
Yeah, but it feels decently comfortable, right?
Yeah,
not
terrible.
Pretty effortless.
Yeah.
Okay, so try and keep that in mind when we're going through like the higher registers of your piece. Like it should feel just kind of like placed, just kind of on the top. Sorry. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and do this one? This is a good one. Good. Okay, and we'll do. Let's start here and we'll go up. Can we do an E? Let's see if I can match pitch today. So I noticed that was a switch. Can you try and make it more present? Like, go ahead and sit back in the chair and do like the weight exercise. I know you're not a soprano, but that's where we were. Yes. Better. Good. Can you go ahead and switch to an O? When you really feel your support low in your system.
I have a question.
Yes.
So when I'm in this middle range, like, probably from like G, A, B-ish, that's like right at my break. If I'm in my head voice and sometimes if I try to like push it to get it stronger, I feel like my voice is going to crack. Or it does crack sometimes.
It depends. That's just because you're not used to probably being here very much. And that's just like a part of your voice you haven't used very much. Because B sounds so much better. Like once you're on either side of it, you know what to do with yourself. What I would suggest for this is just to keep singing through it. I wouldn't push it. Let's work that a little bit, actually. Let's start up here. So like, ooh, coming down. make sure to still feel that weight. Like sometimes instead of the leaning back, sometimes I do a sit and I push down with my arms, like I'm trying to push a ball into the water.
Okay.
And try and feel that for your support.
Ooh.
Ooh. Good. That didn't sound weak to me at all. It's just kind of really relying on your support. Like sometimes I like to grab there too. It's like, this sounds weak. I need to do something to amp it up. You need to push from here.
Okay.
And that'll glide you through it. That sounded really good, what we just did. So, okay. I wanted to try a new exercise with you, actually.
Okay.
It goes, hallelujah. And this is going to help with your breathing a little bit. So make sure to feel, hallelujah. And try and do like the push on the ooze. Yes. Let's start a little lower, actually. Okay. And...
Wait, sorry.
You're good. You're good. So, like, breathe on...
I had to burp.
No, you're so good. Okay. And... Okay, just like that. Good. Hallelujah. 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 Okay. I'm gonna challenge you to feel it really bounce in your belly right here when you get up to the ooze.
Okay.
Let's try this one again. And hallelujah. Good. Hallelujah. Good. So how did that feel?
Pretty good.
Especially when we were getting down to the higher ranger. How did that feel for you?
Good.
Good.
It felt easier to get through my awkward... Like, it felt pretty easy to transition registers.
Mm-hmm. When you rely on the support, it makes it a lot easier. It sounds really funky in your head. I understand, because Davey gets on to me for that all the time. She's like, you're pushing with your throat and not with your stomach. It's like, I know I am, but I don't know how to stop. Okay. Where are we on time? Good. Okay, so can we go ahead and get out the Kato?
Mm-hmm. I heard you practicing this one day when I was walking by. I wanted to like
stuck in my head.
I wanted to like pop in and say something, but I was like, that's creepy. You can't just pop into people's rooms. Okay.
No, it's so funny. We had this song and we used it to learn the muscles of the vocal folds. Thyroarytenoid lengthens, thickens the folds. Thyroid lengthens them. I was probably singing that. And it just got so stuck in my head. Okay, so E flat includes A flat.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do this on a nice, easy bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Do you want me to separate slurs? Like do a bum on each one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, any little note, just do a bum. Just to really feel the stuff in your stomach working.
Okay.
Alrighty. 1 and 2.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Good. Go ahead and skip ahead. 1 and 2.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, my bad. I did the rhythm wrong.
You're good. 1 and 2.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum,
end was particularly lovely, where you went from
Oh,
here to
thank you.
here. What did that feel like to you?
It felt pretty free. Like I
Mhm.
wasn't tensing anything up here.
Right, it sounded beautiful. It had ring. It sounded effortless. I noticed that we got caught up a little bit in the middle. It sounded a little bit more, like tight.
Yeah.
Did it feel tight to you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, what did you do to make that happen?
I think maybe the difference for that one is there's the fermata on the B. And so I was like hanging out, and then I was like, I'm just going to float up to this one.
Good, good. That's great. So, I want you to think of anything above D as a float. Because
Okay.
sometimes I think, like especially with this one, because it has an accent and a forte, we think, okay, I'm really going to go for it. And then it comes out a little bit tight. But yeah, other than that, I think this is going really, really well. Good. Okay, I want to run this middle section one more time.
Okay.
Can we do it on 2? I feel like that one goes a little bit easier in the higher register. 1 and 2.
2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I hate that.
I know.
sorry, I
You're
keep
so
doing it.
good. You're so good. Okay. 1 and 2.
2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2,
Float? It started off well. I think you just tried to do like the push thing. Rely
Something
here.
happened, yeah.
You're good. Let's go from tanto rigor. Float. Lovely. Keep going.
Oh, I did that wrong.
You're good. Okay, good. Can we just do tanto rigor again? Because that time it was really, really lovely. I want to try and lock that in.
Okay.
1 and 2. We'll go ahead and stop there. Good. How did that feel?
It was like better, not as good as it could be.
Well, it's a work in progress, but it sounded a lot less uncomfortable than it did the first time we went through
definitely better than the first time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you gone through the Italian diction on this one yet?
Yeah, when I was a freshman.
Yes.
But it'll probably come back to me.
We can do a quick refresher. So why don't you go ahead and say, and I'll correct as I hear.
Okay. Caro mio ben.
Okay, mio ben. The stress is on me.
Mio ben.
Mm-hmm.
Credimi al men.
Mm-hmm.
Senza di te. Senza di te.
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 Well, just not a te.
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 Senza di te.
Mm-hmm.
Languisse il cor.
Languisce il cor.
Languisce il cor.
Good. Let's try that phrase just with the Italian. We'll go a little bit slower. So 1 and 2.
Caro mio ben, credi mio ben, senza di te, languisce il cor.
Good. Mio. I know it's just a little 16.
Mio ben. How
Yeah.
do you?
Caro mio ben.
Okay.
Save the O until right in front of the ben.
I'm gonna get pencil. And then
Sh. A nice open epsilon E. I don't know if you took English diction?
I did.
Okay.
First semester freshman year. It's
Right.
been a while. Is that the upside down E?
No, it's just the curly E.
This one.
Languishel cor.
Okay.
Shell cor. Great. Let's go on. So, caro mio ben again.
Senza di te leguisce il cor.
Languishel cor. It's the same phrase. I didn't realize until we got there. Okay, great.
Oh, do you want me to keep going?
Sure.
Il tuo fedel
Good.
sospirao nor.
Sospirao Nor. Like onion.
Nor. That's the in
And yeah, like, yeah.
Nor.
Onyor. Good.
Sospirao nor.
Spirao Nyor. Round. Almost like you're saying round. Raunyor.
Cesa
Yep. Chesa.
crudel tanto rio
Rigor.
rigor.
Good. Great.
Uh,
And all of the rest we've said before. Great. Easy. Cool. So let's kind of run it slower all the way through with language, and
Okay.
we'll see what happens. 1 and 2.
Caro mio ben, credi mio ben, senza di te languisce il cor.
Sorry. Good, though. 1 and 2 and 1, 2.
Caro mio ben, senza di te languisce il cor.
Great. That was good. Let's keep going. 1 and 2.
Il tuo fedel sospira onor, cessa crudel tanto rigor, cessa crudel tanto rigor, tanto rigor, caro mio ben, credi mio ben, senza di te languisce il cor. Caro mio ben, credi mio ben, senza di te languisce il cor.
Good. Good. I was afraid when we put language to it, that would not be as easy, but it sounded just as effortless as it did.
Yeah,
The
it felt
first
pretty good.
Good. Good. So as you know, when you add language to something, it comes up with all these other different problems. So, most of the time was great. Like, you handled the language very well. You made sure to keep your vowels mostly open. Good. One thing that I'm noticing is you're saying credi mi almen. Credimi. Cre. Good. Okay. Where are we on time? Cool. So, Chesa. You said it right, but that feels a little bit more uncomfortable to you now. Or it sounds like it feels a little bit more uncomfortable.
Yeah,
on
it feels
the-
a little different starting out.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you sit back in the chair. Feel free to get as close as you need to
Okay.
see the words. But I want you to kind of try and feel that weight in your abdomen again. Whether it's the pushing the ball into the water or like feeling the weight right here, whatever works for you.
Okay.
Let's start here. 1 and 2.
I'm laughing.
It's okay. No, that sounded good though. That sounded better than last time.
I'm laughing because it sounds so different.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
good.
It actually doesn't sound that different.
Oh, it sounds different to me. It feels different, I guess.
Like from the last time we sang it or from like
Yeah.
without words?
Well, it just like when I sit back, it engages
Yeah.
my support so
Yes.
much.
And you have so much more ring. I noticed
Mhm.
like when you were standing next to me, like there were some that were straight tone, but when you really engage your support, you get a beautiful ring.
Mhm.
And it sounds a lot more natural. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels good. It feels better.
Good. Let's keep going then. Let's just start the B section again. 1 and 2. And go ahead and stop there. Good. That sounded a lot more clear. Did it
Mhm.
feel good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, there are a couple of these that you're still straight toning on me. The re, every time you say re, gor, I get a straight tone on the re.
Okay.
So try and add a little bit more spin into that and it'll be great. I don't want to start you up there. So we'll just start at the B again.
Okay. I feel like I'm not saying this part right.
Sure. No, you're saying it right.
Nor.
Il tuo fedel sospira ognor.
Yeah.
You've been saying it right.
Okay.
Okay. Good. 1 and 2. Keep going. Good. You kind of quit on your support here a little bit.
Okay.
Because I heard a slide down to the langue. If you really feel the weight, like add 20 more pounds right here and it'll get through it. You've done really good with that this lesson. This is the first time I've heard the slide, but you've been handling it very well today. Good. Good. Does this feel good to you?
Yeah,
like everything
definitely.
feels
Mhm.
better?
Yeah.
Good. Great. Okay. I have a little bit more time.
Where should my placement be? Because sometimes I feel it like coming forward. I don't know. Should it be more forward or?
Well, for pieces in
Middle.
Italian, I try and think of it as like toothy, like a toothy, heady sort of thing, or especially for this song. But wherever you're putting your placement, it's good. Like,
Okay. There's just every once in a while where I feel it changing a little bit, but
Personally, the word placement for me kind of gives me like the heebie-jeebies because then I think about it too much and I'm like, oh, that needs to feel like coming out of the top of my head. And it's like, wait, but it didn't. It's like, well, if you just kind of let it happen, it'll be better than if you're trying to think about where to put it.
yeah.
But overall, I think kind of a toothy, like biting into the apple kind of feeling.
Okay.
Because that's just what the language does. Caro mio ben. But yes, good. Very good. Any more questions about the language, about placement, about...
I don't think so.
Cool. Let's run it one more time. Excuse me. Let's run it one more time, and I think we'll be good to go.
Okay. Do you want me sitting back?
I feel like it helps you.
I do too.
Okay, then yes. So really make sure to feel like the inner tube full of like bricks, just kind of letting it take over. 1 and 2.
Hold on, I have
You're
stuff in my
good.
throat.
Good. And don't forget the spin. 1 and 2. Beautiful. One, two, and 1, 2. Good. Can we run this phrase one more time?
Mhm.
And I want you to push the ball under the water here.
Okay.
So from Karo Mubia. 1 and 2. Good. And we'll skip ahead. And 1 and 2. Beautiful. That was beautiful. I really, like, every time, this is a spotlight moment because it's beautiful. That
Thank you.
you handle it very nicely. I'm very proud of you. You've come a long way on this song.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and call that good for today.
Alrighty.
I will see you next Saturday at 2.
Okay.